Hey there folks, I'm the Mysterious JG, and I want to welcome you to my pending Let's Play of Final Fantasy X-2. Call it pending because in this first video, technically not Final Fantasy X-2, but I didn't feel like making it its own solo video that wasn't part of a playlist. So we're actually going to open things up by watching, thanks to the HD Remaster Edition, available for the first time in English, the Final Fantasy... what the hell is it called? Eternal Calm, I guess. It's a kind of like short video that was made and released in Japan as like a, it was something that went out there. It was on the Final Fantasy X like re-release edition, and it was in Japan. It was a teaser to get people interested in Final Fantasy X-2. It's a little video that takes place after the events of Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, as you recall, I LP'd on my channel. It was my 1,000 subscriber special, which is why Final Fantasy X-2 is going to be the 2,000 subscriber special. So just... I don't want to go into too much nonsense before we get started, but the quick, short version of Final Fantasy X, if you don't want the Final Fantasy X story spoiled for you, I can't talk today, then you can watch my Let's Play of Final Fantasy X. It's probably my favorite Let's Play of mine that I've ever done. It's pretty extensive. It covers pretty much the entire game. And if you like my Let's Play style, then there's plenty of it in there. If you don't like my Let's Play style, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video either. But in Final Fantasy X, what do you need to know to make it through this video? Well, Yuna and her guardian friends went on this journey to save the world, but at the end of the day, they were able to ultimately save the world, but two of her party members didn't come back. That would be Auron, who we found out was an unsent, which in that game is somebody who's died, but the spirit lingers on in the mortal realm because there was business that they hadn't finished. So Auron, once he actually helps Yuna complete her journey, passes on to the other world because he'd already been dead. They didn't know it. And then, more importantly for Yuna, though, is that Tidus died. Tidus was her love interest. He's actually the main character throughout Final Fantasy X. So Final Fantasy X-2 is going to be following Yuna, but the main character, Tidus, fell in love with Yuna. He loved her. She loved him. Very teenage, angsty stuff where literally the entire world was against it. And, forces stronger than anyone tore them apart, but their love brought them together, except that it didn't because Tidus died. So that Yuna and literally the rest of the world could live. So now Yuna is the one who gets the credit for this because she's the summoner. So she's well loved by all the people of because she's the one that, as far as they're concerned, saved the world. But Yuna's heart is heavy because Tidus is no longer around. Other background details include the fact that Wakka and Lulu kind of discovered over the course of the adventure that they were in love with each other in the background, quietly. So, with that said, let's watch Final Fantasy X, The Eternal Calm, basically a teaser video for Final Fantasy X-2. Then we'll call it a video, and next time we'll start playing Final Fantasy X-2. But you can see the remaster edition. You got Tidus checking out Yuna. I mean, that really is how I kind of made that look. It's like, look at her. She's pretty. I love her new Daisy Dukes. Because yes, in Final Fantasy X-2, Yuna wears something akin to Daisy Dukes. Final Fantasy X-2, kind of a weird game. But we'll get there. For now, though, the Eternal Calm. Eternal Felina. Wow, this is loud in my headset already. Oh, well, I didn't turn on the volume on the TV, Drew. So, up above, we have a famous scene from Final Fantasy X of Yuna and Tidus in the pool. Depending on how you interpret things, they're either getting ready to do it, or I don't know. This is the big moment where they basically admit that they're in love with each other. On the bottom, there's no famous moment in Final Fantasy X-2, so you just have art of all three of the main characters. And we'll jump. And, of course, there's additional credits. But for now, we will jump straight into Final Fantasy X, The Eternal Calm. I'll explain the last mission probably in the next video, although I won't play it yet. It's pretty exciting stuff, folks. This was not available in English until this remaster came out, to the best of my knowledge. There are fan subs of the Japanese version.
37, 38, 39,
so,
40.
Eddie Bird just got an extra paycheck for this. You almost reached the answer to the ultimate question.
41 seconds. My longest yet.
Yuna, it's time!
Oh no, I don't have to give another speech at Luca, do I? He's back, folks, and he's in high def.
You're diving like a real pro, yeah?
Should probably get some swim clothes.
You'll always be the pro, Waka.
I don't know. It's been so long since I trained.
Although I still wear a blitzball uniform
You
at all
have gotten
times.
a little chubby.
No, he hasn't.
Ah,
He's the same character model.
No.
And you're not even the one having the baby.
You can't call him fat when he's the same character model as before, when apparently he wasn't fat. I guess this means Lulu's having a baby, that or Waka and Yuna hooked up.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years since I looked
I've
at
learned
you.
how to hold my breath for more than 2 minutes now.
Did somebody say 2 minutes?
It takes more than physical strength. And there are some tricks you can't be taught.
For example, the trick where people can, like,
It took
swim around
practice.
underwater playing soccer
Lots and
indefinitely.
Lots of practice. I just had to keep trying until I figured it out for myself.
Well, why did you? Why? Why do you need to be able to breathe underwater?
You know what? Back then, I didn't think there were any tricks to it at all.
How the hell would you know? You never trying.
I didn't have time to think.
So hard to think. Megatron, please
And
do the
it
thinking
turned
for me.
calm.
That's for Bobo, pretty much.
A slightly chubby Waka.
Very slightly
2 minutes,
chubby.
41
Like, I guess in high definition, he has like a
It's not
quarter of
much.
an inch wider waist.
But it's enough.
It's enough to get me up in the morning. Yes, I spent the last 2 years of my life since you died dedicated to being able to breathe underwater for longer. I haven't really thought about, you know, getting life going or anything. Something happening that... Yeah, shouldn't the whole Yemen religion be gone now that they found out it was a big fucking lie? I guess the moral precepts may still have merit, except we never really learned what they are, other than don't use machines. Hey, Yuna, come over here. We're practicing moving our lips without making sounds, yeah? Blitzball victory.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Taskio, you're a
I
major
heard your
character,
speech 2
aren't you?
years
I can
ago
tell
in the
because you have a
stadium.
name.
But seeing you this close, you look so much more. I mean, you are truly beautiful.
That's nice. But
That's very kind of you to say.
but you're creeping me out, old
The
man.
reason I've come here today is to talk to you about my grandson.
Look, I'm not
He's joined
interested.
the youth league, you see. I've nothing against the league, mind you. It's just me and the missus belong to New Yevon.
Oh, it's like the NWO
My grandson
Wolfpack
used to
and
attend all the party
NWO
meetings with
Hollywood.
his parents, of course. That is, until one day. I'm sure being around people his own age can't be bad for the boy.
Wait, are you okay? So you're not trying to get me to date your
Still,
grandson? Well, I'm happy.
I'm worried about him. I feel, how shall I say this? Like our grandchildren are moving too quickly.
And you want me to do what?
In the last 2 years, new groups have been springing
Various
up all
new
over.
world orders: the Latino
Everyone
world order,
wants
the
to be
Blue
part
World
of a
Order.
new age. Everyone wants to build a new age. Everyone wants to build a new Spira. And they're all racing to find their own way to do it.
I only want what's best for him. But it troubles me when we agree on so
Have you
little.
considered agreeing with him on something?
People have different ideas, and sometimes they disagree on the right thing to do. Some people worry about what the new age will bring.
My life was easier when I was fighting a giant turtle
Sometimes.
monster.
I worry too.
Evil Gamera.
I just have to tell
I worry
myself
that in certain lights
that
it's
for
difficult
now,
to tell my eyes are
I'm
different
doing the
colors.
right thing. I understand how you feel. But Tastio, maybe you should try talking to your grandson first.
You don't think I've spoken to him? You ignorant bitch.
He may walk a different path, but I'm sure he wants the same for Spira, as we all do.
But he wants to turn Spira into a disco dance club. I'm impressed you remembered his name. I'd already forgotten. Waka, get him out of my sight. He disgusts me. So Waka just like finds random people to bring to Yuna to pester her with their problems. That would appear to be where this is going. Isn't she like worried about getting into monster encounters on this road? She can't even summon. Of course, but at this point she knows Holy, so she can like devastate anything.
Hey there!
What is it? Another visitor?
I hate you, Waka.
No, just wanted to chat, yeah?
Get lost,
Just,
fatso.
the old folks in the village, they'd like to see you get, you know.
And who is it this time?
Well, they're saying it's the son of the chairman of New Yevon, yeah?
Tell them no. We would only use you.
Well, yeah, they all want to use your hot body, Yuna, but still. I'll turn it to Kamari there, baby.
Right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I suggested that you ever live
I'll go tell
with
them
anyone
myself.
else.
No, you leave that to me, yeah? You really don't want to see them anyway. You know how they get.
You just continue wandering alone, clearly depressed. Oh god, this guy's actually going to be a recurring character. Although it's not one that I could bring myself to care about at all.
Lady Yuna, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Yaivel. I've come on youthly
I know him from
business.
some anime,
I
or
bring
I
a
don't
message
remember which
for
one
you
it
from
is.
our
Though.
leader, Maven Nuge.
Nuge?
She's not interested in joining, yeah?
Especially not with somebody named
That's why
Nuge.
you've come.
That is correct, my lady.
I just told
I'm
you that.
sorry, but I will not be joining any group.
She's Diamond Dallas
Perhaps
Page.
the lady will start a group of her own.
Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, the new Yuna order. NWO Yuna.
Please.
Please don't return in the next game.
Yuna! Waka!
I brought someone to marry you! You have to come up with different voices for Rikku and Yuna. It's not going to be easy. Well, I haven't seen you in years. Now I'm just going to scratch my chin manically.
Rikku sometimes visits us here in Besaid.
We tried to get her to stop,
She's
but
been traveling around Spira, salvaging ancient machina and teaching people how to use them. It's tiring work.
she
but
also
you wouldn't know
dances
it
like
from
a
looking
goof
at
for
her.
no reason at all times. That does not change in this game, folks.
Hey, cut it out!
Love sure got a handle on you.
I'm the same character model, literally.
Back to the village, go say hi, yeah?
You betcha. And Yuna?
Make sure to talk about how fat she is.
Seem the same as always.
Yeah, same as always.
Yep, same as always. She's trying to swat the sequels out of the sky. Boy, that conversation sure
Kamari's
died
still
fast.
on Mount Gagazet.
Yeah, he's been up there teaching the orphan Ronso all kinds of stuff. He's like this big guru now.
You see what you get, Kamari? You see what you get when you mess with the orphan Ronso?
Where is it?
You don't really have that many places to store
Kamari
things.
found it up on the mountain.
A sphere?
Funny looking design, yeah?
Kind of round like.
Take a good look, Yuna.
You like what you see, Yuna? Looking's free, the best of
No,
all.
I'm not sorry. I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, this guy's got way too much manliness to be Titus.
If she was your girl, what would you do? How can you blame me for trying to use your weapon? It was the only way I could save the summoner.
Yeah, it's our weapon.
What would you do if you were me?
Probably get executed.
Let me out! I want to see her.
Okay, now he sounds more like Titus. I want to see her. Lauren, tell me what to do. So there you go. Basically, the hook of the entire game is... Wait, is Titus maybe alive somehow? Question mark?
It was a voice from the past. No, it was a voice that's never left me.
Not since I learned how to do a
What
perfect
is this?
impression of him.
What's he doing?
Dude, at parties, it's really
is that
weird.
really him? Is he, what's going on?
Are we going to have to dance around the
I'm
fact
not
that
sure.
he didn't have a name?
But you want to find out, don't ya?
Not really.
Well, yeah, but
Yes!
Let's go then.
Go where?
Well, that's the tricky part.
I have no fucking idea
I know.
where.
Kimari found the sphere. Let's go talk to
You
him.
didn't talk to him when he gave it to you?
Whoa, whoa. You sure you're ready to just run off?
Of course I am. I just flew here to
Can't you
see
wait
you.
until
Oh,
we
you
find out a
you
little
know.
more first?
And just who's supposed to do the finding out?
Well, Lulu.
Leave that to us.
You.
I'm sure Maven Nuge will agree to help. In fact, I volunteer to ask him myself.
Beat it, yeah?
Understood.
How dare you try to help
I
us,
shall
yeah?
return as soon as possible with a full report of our investigation.
Well, look, I really want Yuna to go.
She can't do that.
She's got to get married against her will. To random
Because
strangers, I
she's
bring
been
her.
solid for 3 months, yeah? And everybody wants to see her.
Oh yeah? Well, what about what she wants?
Irrelevant.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, yeah?
Okay, maybe once things calm down, you know?
And what if they don't, Waka? What then, huh?
Since when was Waka the heel?
I don't believe it. After everything Yuna did for us.
Well, I mean,
Why
mostly
can't
we did
she
stuff
just
for
do
her.
what she wants to do
We
now?
were the Guardians,
Why?
yeah. She got the glory.
You know, every time I visited here, I wondered.
Do you guys really
why is
like
it
Albed?
that when everyone's out making their dreams happen, and everyone's getting their chance, Yuna's dreams are on hold.
Gee, it's not like you... Ooh,
What do you know anyway, Tubby?
I'm the exact same character model, yeah?
I
want my boyfriend to magically come back to life.
want to journey again. But if I leave,
I'll have to wear a new
I'll be
outfit.
disappointing
Daisy
everyone
Dukes.
else.
Fuck a bunch of everybody else.
I want...
What's the point of pretending to be all grown
want a
up
vampire
if it means
boyfriend.
the things I want to say never get said? How am I supposed to change anything?
Yeah, Titus would be undead, I guess, if they found him, but he wouldn't be like sexy vampire.
I'll go.
Yuna!
I know it's selfish. But this is my story.
Oh no, Oren's gone. We can drop the whole story
Right on.
metaphor, right? I mean,
knew
yeah.
you'd say that, so I brought something just
A boss battle.
Give me a break.
First, a costume change. You need a new look. You are a celebrity, so incognito's the way to
Incognito meaning basically less clothing.
Wait, you two. I'll go get Lou.
Lou who? Cindy Lou who? Okay, now I'm looking really weird. High definition, different colored eyes.
A slightly chubby walk.
He's not even the...
And my
He's
2
the same
minutes,
model.
41
Look,
seconds.
I saw the original non-HD'd up
It's not
version
much,
in Japanese with
but it's
subtitles
enough.
because I was curious years ago. He is literally the
Still,
same. He only
It's
looks
okay
different
to
to
want
you if
more,
you watch my
isn't
last
it?
LP because it's the HD version. He's the same model. Kind of part of me wants to play Final Fantasy X again in HD, but I mean there wouldn't really be a point
Rikku, let's leave.
other than just an excuse to play through the
Let's
game
leave
again.
right now.
Before Waka gets back and pisses me off. And let's not tell Lulu where I'm going. Even though she's like the older sister who raised me like a mother. Fuck her! Fuck everyone! Let me get on some Daisy Dukes and a shitty sequel! It's not shitty, it's just totally very different. And we'll be getting to that next time, folks, because that is the end of the Eternal Calm. That is the teaser video that bridges the gap, I suppose, between Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. And that's my cue to call it a video. So next time, folks, we're going to jump right into Final Fantasy X-2. It's got a little introductory sequence you play through like so many other games do. And I guess I'll over the opening... I don't know. I was thinking out loud, which I shouldn't do. Because I gave a real quick summary of Final Fantasy X. I'm thinking I should at some point go into more detail. But you know what? Screw it. Next time, Final Fantasy X-2. My 5,000 subscriber special begins on the Mysterious JG. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.